everybody. Today we'll be reading Alexander Hamilton, A Plan for America by Sarah Albee, pictures by Chinko. Let's begin. Alexander Hamilton was a soldier, a lawyer, and a financial wizard. He had a brilliant mind. George Washington trusted him. But Hamilton was also stubborn and proud. His bold ideas angered some people. Thomas Jefferson disagreed with him. So did a man named Aaron Burr. Alexander Hamilton was born on a tiny British island in Caribbean. Alexander Hamilton was born on a tiny British island in Caribbean. His family was poor. His father went off, and his mother died when Alexander was 11. Alexander moved in with friends and found a job in shipping. When Alexander was a young teen, his boss got sick, moved away, and left Alexander in charge. The boy ran the business by himself. When Alexander was 17, a hurricane struck the island. He wrote a dramatic letter about it that was published in a newspaper. Some wealthy men were so impressed that they sent the boy to college in America so he could study law. There was a talk of war with England. Alexander joined the colonist side. He gave speeches and wrote essays. General Washington heard about the bright young captain. He made Alexander his aide. But Alexander wanted to fight. Finally, Washington agreed. Hamilton helped defeat the British at the Battle of Yorktown. During the war, Hamilton met and married Elizabeth Schuyler. She was the daughter of a general. After the war, the United States weren't very united. The war had been expensive. The government had borrowed money. How would the war debts be paid? Americans argued about money, trade, tax, and borders. George Washington became president. He chose Hamilton to be the first Secretary of the Treasury. Hamilton wanted every state to help pay the young country's debts. Like Washington, Hamilton believed in a good banking system, a strong national government, and a well-organized army. But others disagreed. Secretary of State Thomas Jefferson disagreed with Hamilton. Jefferson thought America's future should have farms, not factories. On his own farm in Virginia, slaves did most of the work. Hamilton was against slavery. He planned for banks, factories, and businesses in America's future. His planning shaped the new country. Hamilton created the Coast Guard. He made plans that helped lower America's debt. And he created the U.S. Mint. The first coins were made from Washington's household silver. Then Washington stepped aside. John Adams was elected president. Hamilton went to New York. He became an excellent lawyer, but he kept writing about politics. In 1800, Thomas Jefferson, Aaron Burr, and John Adams all received votes for president. This time, John Adams lost, but Jefferson and Aaron Burr tied. Hamilton thought that Jefferson was a bad choice, but Burr was worse. With Hamilton's support, Jefferson became president. Then, in 1804, Burr ran for governor of New York. At a party, Hamilton said he did not trust Burr. He said that Burr was dangerous. Burr lost the election. Burr heard what Hamilton had said. Burr wrote him an angry letter. Hamilton refused to apologize. Burr challenged Hamilton to a duel. Hamilton and Burr both wanted to settle their argument with honor. They thought the duel was the answer. Hamilton wrote a goodbye letter to his wife, just in case. On the day of the duel, the two men aimed their pistols. 2 shots rang out. Burr's bullet hit Hamilton. Hamilton's bullet hit a high branch. Hamilton fell, badly wounded. The doctors could do nothing. Elizabeth hurried to his bedside. She brought their 7 children. Hamilton died the next day. He was only 49 years old. Burr did not go to jail, but his career was ruined. Hamilton did not live to see how well his grand plans worked, but his genius lives on today. Thank you for listening, and if you like the book, please consider liking and subscribing. Bye!